Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In the last class, we learned about employee turnover. So in today's class, we are going to learn about measurement of employee turnover. Employee turnover, it means what? It is the change in the labor force in an organization during the given period of time. Change in the labor force, right? So here measurement of employee turnover, it means calculating how many employees leave an organization over a specific period. How many employees leave an organization over a specific period and comparing it with the average number of employees during that time. This is what measurement of employee turnover. Clear? So there are mainly three methods. See, there are three important methods of measuring labor turnover, that is based on separation and replacement of labor. So the methods of computing labor turnover are separation method of employee turnover, replacement method of employee turnover, and flux method of employee turnover. So let's learn one by one. First one is separation method of employee turnover. So this method, it focuses on the number of employees who left the organization during a specific period. So separation method of employee turnover, it focuses on how much number of employees they left the organization during the specific period, that is due to resignation or retirement, right? So let's see the formula. Labor turnover rate under separation method, that is equals to number of separations in a period and divided by average number of employees in the period into 100. Average number of employees in the period, it means what? Workers at the beginning plus workers at the end divided by 2. Then we will arrive average number of employees in the period. Workers at the beginning plus workers at the end, that is divided by 2. So see the example. So number of employees at the beginning of the month 180 and number of employees at the end of the month 220. So number of employees who left during the month 20. So number of employees who left during the month 20. So first what we have to do, we need to calculate the average number of employees, that is workers at the beginning plus workers at the end divided by 2. So workers at the beginning 180, workers at the end 220 divided by 2, that is equals to 200. So average number of employees 200. Clear? Now we need to apply separation method formula. So labor turnover rate under separation method, that is equals to number of separations in a period divided by average number of employees in the period into 100. Number of separations in the period, how much? See, number of employees who left during the month, that is 20. So write down 20 divided by average number of employees, just now we have calculated, into 100, means here labor turnover rate is 10%. It means what? 10% of the average workforce left the organization during the given period of time, is monthly or yearly, right? In this exam, monthly. That is 10% of the average workforce left the organization during the given period of time. Clear? So this is what separation method. In this separation method, we will calculate the labor turnover rate, that is number of separations in a period divided by average number of employees in the period into 100. So this method, it shows the number of employees left the organization during a specific period of time. This is what separation method of employee turnover. Clear? So next one, second one is a replacement method of employee turnover. What does it mean? Replacement method of employee turnover. See, this method measures the number of new employees hired, to replace those who left the organization. So replacement method, it measures the number of new employees they are hired or appointed. When? Why? To replace those employees who left the organization. Clear? That is what replacement method. So here what is the labor turnover rate? Number of replacements in a period number of replacements in a period divided by average number of employees in the period into 100. Same formula, but here we need to change. Instead of number of separations in a period, we need to write down number of replacement in a period. And average number of employees in the period, same. That is number of workers at the beginning plus workers at the end divided by 2. In this way we need to calculate. So let's solve an example. Number of employees at the beginning of the month 150. And number of employees at the end of the month 170, and number of employees recruited to replace those who left the organization, that is 12. So new employees hired, they are 12. For what? To replace the employees who left the organization. Clear? So first we need to calculate the average number of employees, that is workers at the beginning 150 and workers at the end 170 divided by 2, that is equals to 160. Now we need to apply the formula, that is number of replacements in a period. See, number of employees recruited or appointed 12 employees, and divided by average number of employees, just now we have calculated, that is 160 into 100. That is, so labor turnover rate under replacement method, that is 7.5%. 7.5%. It means what? This 7.5% of the average number of employees were newly hired to replace those who left during the given period. Separation method means what? The average workforce, it will calculate the average workforce left the organization during the given period. And a replacement method means the average number of employees were newly hired to replace those who left the organization during the given period of time. So this is the differences between separation and replacement method. Clear? So now let's see the last measurement of employee turnover, that is Flux method of employee turnover. It means what? See, it considers the total movement of labor in an organization. So it considers the total movement of labor in an organization. Clear? Means it includes both measurements, measures. That is, separation method means employees who left, and replacement method means employees who were replaced or newly appointed. So it considers the total movement of labor. Means it is a Flux method of employee turnover. It is a combination of separation and replacement method. That is what it considers the total movement of labor, whether employees who left and the employees who were replaced. Clear? So this method gives a broader view of how much the workforce is changing overall. Clear? So let's see the formula. Labor turnover rate under Flux method, that is equals to number of separations. See, because it is a Flux method, that is a combination of separation method and replacement method, right? So the formula is also number of separations plus number of replacements divided by average number of employees. How we will find out the average number of employees? Workers at the beginning plus workers at the end divided by 2 into 100. Clear? So let's see one example. Employees at the beginning of the month 200 and employees at the end of the month 220, and separations during the month 10, means the employees who left the organizations during the month 10 employees, and replacements during the month means employees who were replaced or newly appointed, they are 12. So now we need to calculate the average employees, that is workers at the beginning 200 and workers at the end 220 divided by 2. So average employees are 210. Now we need to apply the formula. So turnover rate equals to number of separations, means employees who left the organization, they are 10. See, separations during the month. And replacements means employees who were replaced or newly appointed, they are 12, divided by average number of employees, that is 210. Here we have calculated, right, into 100. Means 10 plus 12 22 divided by 210 into 100. that is equals to 10.48 percentage. It means what? 10.48 percentage of the average number of employees either left the organization or were newly hired to replace those who left during the period. So 10.48 percentage of the average number of employees either left the organization or newly hired to replace those who left during the period. Clear? This is about Flux method. So today we learned three measurement of employee turnover. They are, first one, separation method of employee turnover, means it calculates the average workforce left the organization during the given period of time. And second one is replacement method of employee turnover. It calculates the average number of employees were newly hired to replace those who left during the given period. And Flux method of employee turnover. So this is the average number of employees either left the organization or were newly hired to replace those who left during the period. Clear? So I hope this concept is clear to you all. That is measurement of employee turnover. Clear? If you have any doubts, please leave a comment. And if anyone wants the notes of this class, please comment. I will upload in my Telegram channel and I will provide the link in the description box. Thank you.